Aquarius, what does it mean to be successful these days? I guess that would differ from person to person, something like that. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have some concerns. I've noticed that there are people around your energy that have concerns. They don't understand a lot, or they don't have their fancy footing. They don't have your shoes, and that's metaphoric for they don't have your footing in tight spots or intricate experiences where you don't seem to fumble. You seem to stand firm. You stand tall, 10 toes, spine straight, heart in place, mind in check. Mind is alert. Keep in mind, guys, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. They say communication is key. Well, you're showing up as the Queen of Wands, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands. You feel like the devil is busy. I feel like the devil is busy right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. I feel like you're in a gentle space as well. I think something's up. Something is up. There's an angel number 933 that kept sticking out. I saw it on a license plate. I saw it on a house for sale. I saw it, like, I just seen it around, just around. Aquarius, I'm looking at my notes. Just give me a second, please. You're a little spark of joy to someone or some people. But now that people are heaped to it, it's like, take for a dog, for example. They can smell you. Let's take men, not a dog. Men can smell when a woman is mature. They can smell her period, for best choice of words. Even if one man knew who you were, now a lot of people know who you are, and they'll try. And even if the person is not really clear, they're not really sure if you're taking the bait or not, they just don't like the fact that other people can smell your scent or picking up on your scent. And their insecurities and their ego is taking place. It's taking over the entire logic. Like, wait a minute. She's doing something to make them smell her scent. When in actuality, a good thing doesn't stay on the shelf. A quality product does not stay on the shelf. People will take to that and want to buy it. Everybody's going to want the latest Birkin bag. Everybody's going to want the latest Joneses about anything, or the mother of all quality products. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if I'm making sense. And someone is like, they don't understand. You're highly intuitive. You're very close to God. So even if you're a young person or just a cat's meow, it's just a cat's meow, and somebody is severely hurt to the capacity. Why are they hurt? Because their hurt doesn't concern you. Although the hurt doesn't concern you, the capacity of the hurt is stopping them from being a garment for you. Even as they believe, I'm the better fit for this person. We have a bond. We have a friendship. We have love. You can have anything with this person. And this person is cursing their hurts, their unresolved issues. They're cursing themselves. I have unresolved issues, and I thought that would be an Einstein idea, to sit in a stagnant space, but with myself, not with other people, with myself, and not want to propel myself forward. And I'm paying for it now because you're out there looking like meat and potatoes in front of a hungry ass lion, or a pack of hungry lions, and they want you, and they're going to come for you. Because that's a lion's nature. You can't put a steak in front of a hungry lion. He's going to take it. And it's not like you, Aquarius, are being promiscuous. That doesn't stop a person from feeling jealous about it. They may say some things. They may say some hurtful things, but that's because they're hurt. Hurt people hurt other people. Something about your artistic expression. Okay? It's about truth, communication, and clarity. You speak your truth. And your truth cuts through confusion, fears, and negativity and connects you to the most authentic self, which soothes the soul. So if you come off like that and you're always like that, what do you expect people to take to you as? People are going to want you. They're going to want you. And somebody is not mature enough or just afraid to ask you to not do that. They keep energetically saying it and you're picking it up, but they're not opening their mouth and talking because they're insecure, or truthfully, they know damn well there's nothing they can do about it. And that's the karma that they're angry about. You're picking up on somebody's frustration of what it feels like to receive karma for sitting stagnant. God does not teach people to sit stagnant. He teaches you how to propel forward. He teaches you how to rely on him and not yourself. And you're going to pay the price. That's an expensive ass price. Because in reality, nobody wants a stubborn ass individual who doesn't see the errors in their ways or choose to address the errors in their ways by sitting stagnant. They know that's not high commodity, even though it's a never-ending supply of that with people nowadays. It just is, but that doesn't make it quality. That makes it quantity. Now somebody's learning the difference between quantity and quality. Aquarius, let's see, you have release. It's in your backbone to release what doesn't serve you out of self-respect and self-love. It's in your backbone. It's in your pride. Okay. It sharpens your leadership skills to release what will sink the ship. Because we all know the captain goes down with his ship, so why would I let it sink? You practice them leadership skills and it enhances great communication skills. So it gives you the boost that you need when addressing groups. So somebody is out there looking at you in admiration, like you can address a group of hungry ass lions without faltering. You don't bend, you don't break. Okay? It opens that pathway and acts as a bridge from person to person or even between dimensions. So what I'm getting is you're delivering telepathic messages. Your person is delivering a telepathic message of where they feel particularly weak at in their character. While you, on the other hand, are being a mother figure. So if you're not a promiscuous woman or a mistress to anybody, technically you have established yourself as somebody who's gentle, somebody who's empathic, and like a kindergarten teacher. So like a teacher to a lot of different people, you're setting the example. You're leading by example. And a lot of prosperity, you're getting a lot of prosperity and success because of that, because it's encouraging you to follow your dreams and envision your desires and to manifest powers that are high, high, like the Most High. He's always with you. He never let anybody assassinate your character. You could have come across some of those lions was a little bit weak like Scar, and they could have tried to assassinate your character or be an author of confusion or something like that. But the way you speak up, the way you teach and lead the way, nobody can outthink you or outtalk you when you talk common sense. I just feel like there's a lot with common sense. Okay? You know how to get the message across without and still be empathic and gentle at the same time. And it's especially great for your throat chakra. You bring a lot of clarity and focus as is needed. So can't nobody say nothing about you. But again, like you got some prosperity on your side, okay? You also have power, you have protection. Something about your way of doing things is shielding you from negativity and protecting the integrity of your aura. So someone wants to tear it down, but you strike fast and you don't look back. That's what you do. Like you move, you're quick on your feet. Someone wanted to cause a ruin for you, okay? Someone don't have peace in their life. And they spite you. Something about cutting your nose off to spite your face. You got communication is key. And what's so valuable about your communication? Well, It's about successful love, stimulating loyalty, partnerships, and friendships. If you value my friendship or my partnership or my loyalty, it opens the heart chakra. You're touching the hearts of a lot of many men. Many men wish death upon me for no fucking reason. Kevin Gates said demon time sounds good when somebody says I'm on demon time, but a demon is not a boogeyman circling around your bed at night trying to bother you while you sleep. The demon people are the low frequencies and the low vibrations that want to tear you down. Those are demons. Okay? You don't let people fuck with you. You heal the auric field with unconditional love, hope, and joy. Something you have an exuberance and a lust for life. Okay, so when there's new beginnings, it's a fresh step in life. You take an issue and create a new beginning, and it becomes it radiates health, prosperity, and vitality. It's something that's very powerful about you that can't nobody fuck with it, but they don't fuck with it at the same time. Who said that they can? It's that kind of energy. It's like the direction of your dream. You say you grow in a direction of what you want to accomplish, and you nurture yourself along the way. It's hard as fuck to be a leader, but that's what being a boss is. You steer the ship the best way you know how, and you find your pleasures where you can. And that's what somebody sees you doing. You find your pleasures where you can. You enjoy your companionships where you can. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you, and you know that about yourself. So when you show up as this Queen of Wands, it's like you radiate a lot of warmth and regenerate. You're electrifying. Okay, you see this orange, like you stimulate the sacral chakra or something like that. Technically, it keeps you grounded. When you understand you're not out there people pleasing, that's successful. Okay. But when somebody like brush up against your energy or connect with your energy, they become more electrically charged. So it dispels a lot of negativity and igniting desires. Someone could have mistaken your aura for their character. They could have tried to shapeshift, brushing up against you. But when they don't have you no more, they realize they have to look at themselves in the mirror. And that could be karma for certain experiences. For some people, when they cross you, it's not like you're God Almighty. No, you serve God Almighty. But what you do is you show up direct. You show up as a purifier, that cleanses chakras. You keep the demons out your vagina or off your penis. Aquarius, freedom, and then the Ace of Wands, and then a Judgment. Forces people to retreat. Something about your energy forces people to retreat. Makes people stand back on their heels. I feel like people half-ass their religion and try to talk to you and try to spin you and try to manipulate the situation, but you see right through it. And I think you cut people down a lot. You block people out with the Seven of Wands. Okay. And they watch you stretch your stuff. And it makes people reminisce about why they're really in love with you. Somebody's really in love with you and they really want to talk to you. I say that almost every reading. They keep asking to talk to you. And you got the strength and integrity. But do you know how to be loyal to me like I'm loyal to you? Maybe. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Like, people allow you to rush in and just practice what you know. But they don't tell the truth. They don't always tell the truth, okay? I feel like you are intentional, you have self-awareness, and you use a lot of discernment with the Judgment card. I think the Judgment card is down in there somewhere. But let me tell you something. You could begin to lead from a grounded and assertive space. Like, you get results that complement your needs. It gives results that complement your needs. It's like your sense of self-awareness, dissolving apprehension and self-doubt to clear the way to more confidence in your daily life. How can you be so fucking confident, Aquarius? Like, where do you get that from? Is what people want to know. The naysayers, the doubters. It's like, no matter what material things you may or may not possess, it doesn't change how confident you are. It is highly focused. You're highly focused and you plan and you make goals for yourself. Like, how do you not just sit in the corner and cry? This is somebody's stupid ass question for you. That's these karmics. That's these people, these naysayers, and this is men and women. I feel like. And the Seven of Swords is here twice. Okay? So somebody is a liar. Somebody, you're starting to see somebody for a liar. Okay? And then you don't want to collaborate with them anymore because they'll sit and play in your fucking face and then have you all stressed out because you're showing up for somebody you give a fuck. Everybody don't give a fuck. They don't know how to give a fuck. Okay? And you're notorious. Like, you're super popular for who you are and what you do. I mean, at times when I'm going to see this Ace of Pentacles, it is what it is. It's like you show people the straight and narrow path. My spirituality is grounded by way of religion, in practice by way of religion. People think because you have the gift of discernment and you have the gift of intuition, you have the gift of common sense, the gift of patience, all that comes from the Most High. So how could you not be grounded both spiritually and tangibly in religion? But that's for everybody has their own walk in life with that. Okay? You're going to find out people are really heartbroken about you for what they can't get out of you or what they can't disrespect you about. You got people sitting in their feelings more than you want to know. More than you want to know. Yeah, more than you want to know. Okay? You have no problem. No problem. Okay? Starting fresh. You take a whole fucked up situation and improvise and create something new with the Fool card here. And then the Seven of Wands, you go in a different direction. It's like, I'm going to take what the Seven of Wands is like. I can't take a negative opinion. Opinions is not a fact. Okay? So you maneuver. It's like you cross over people, like in basketball with the Two of Wands. So you see how she's looking at the skull and it's on fire. It's on fire. That's how people get electrically charged and generized with you and teach them how to go in a different direction. And then it's like you don't let people, I feel like with the Seven of Wands, based off of that, you don't let people idol worship you. You know, I'm not God Almighty. So you start they get accustomed, they get addicted to that energy. You got to stop it at the door. You got to go to the Most High. With this Ace of Pentacles here like 3 or 4 times already. Willpower and new ideas. I'm bringing all this stuff to life. I'm bringing all your bullshit to life. Like, it's like you didn't know what to do with it. Or when you came to me with a pile of bullshit. So I'm going to take it and make something meaningful of it. It gives off, you got a fighting spirit. I'm going to teach you how to tap into your own fighting spirit and teach you how to fight, period. Having been, how do I want to say? Something with the nervous system and alleviating allergies and soothing irritations and nurturing one's overall health. Okay, so you teach people not to be so high strung. Don't be so high strung. Relax. You kind of manifest outbreaks when you don't know how to just relax yourself. Let yourself be seen and heard for who you are and whatever new projects you're working on. Take pleasure, take a lot of pride in what you want to do for yourself. The muse of art. This is somebody who is talented. You're gifted. Very gifted with the muse of art. It's an art for you. That's why it's almost like second nature. You can teach the damn class pretty fucking much, okay, in a timely fashion. So what I want to say with that is, you come across a lot of people who just don't feel good enough. They don't have the faith in themselves, and you start teaching them, and you do it for practically a blessing from the Most High. You don't do it for money. But now you're realizing it's like it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger with the Six of Wands. It's like you're starting to become notorious for that. Now you gotta file an EIN number, with the IRS, so you can pay taxes. Let people tip you. You may not charge very much, but you let people tip you, or you let people give glad tidings, out of thanks. But it's something about it. I feel like you try not to be in two minds about it. Like it's bad for the ego or something. Like I don't want it to disrupt my peace. I do it because I care. I don't want to make a monster out of it with the Ten of Swords. You see that with ruin? I don't want to ruin a good thing. Like you get something about it. It's like you try to preserve your it's a gentleness. It's all in the packaging and how your approach is. You don't teach people how to wear etiquettes and manners. Is like a costume. This is a Queen of Cups. This is not a costume. This is a characteristic trait. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're starting to make people understand. Let me talk to you, okay? Let's make sense of this. With the death of transformation, it's like you elevate people. You help people release. I want to say release trauma from the organs with this. Like, you help people. You nurse people back to health, okay? And you realize it's not something you take on and off. You have to embody it every day. It has to be like second nature to you every day. So when you do get to this inevitable point, you know, you in God's grace. So you could be teaching somebody religion where they didn't have religion. They had a lot of worry and mental anguish and stress because the Nine of Swords is here along with the Five of Cups. Like, they didn't understand. It's like people want to do great, but they don't have the footing. Again, with like the fancy shoes. I don't wear your fancy shoes. I don't have your footing in this. Like, I don't know how to do it, how you do it. Okay, you see the Five of Cups right here? It's like, and then you look at the next card underneath it, it's like the rock star versus a Five of Cups. Like, a five is very petty ass energy. It's like, I don't know how to start. I don't know where to start. I got all this stuff and don't know what to do with it. It's just collecting dust. And you just take it and make it like this. You take a five of cups like this and turn it into somebody like this. So sometimes when you do that for people, they start smelling themselves, but you don't worry about it. But now you're seeing that this is a success. Like, this is God trying to tell you that you've graduated to a level where you're very accountable. You're starting to be accountable for other people. People are starting to look up to you, but he's going to allow you. He's going to speak through you to the people. He's using you, okay? And he's making it easy for you. He's making life easier for you with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. That's a graduation. That's completion. That's celebratory energy. It's like, you got something special. I gave you this special something so you can connect with people. I gave you all those trials and errors so you have a way to connect with humanity. Different walks of life. I gave you royalty. I made you royalty in front of the people. I made you royalty in front of your enemies. Yeah, you better let them know. God Almighty. The Most High made you royalty in front of your enemies. So everybody who tried to tear you down is in this stupid energy. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Like, it's only a five, and a five could be changed. That's how somebody thought of you. Like, it's only this. It's not that big of a deal. I could discard it. Like, they discarded you. They discarded you and everything you stand for. When I put the Muse of Art with the this has art on it too. This is the Temperance. This is the Wounded Healer. Extraordinarily talented. Everybody take a piece of something regarding your conglomerate. Everybody takes a mass from your conglomerate and try to insert it in themselves. Naive. They fools, okay? Until you get the nod. You get the head nod from the Most High that you can't work with them no more. They're blocked, okay? Some people really tried to curse you for it too, but you in victorious energy with the Six of Wands. You're not worried. You're not tripping. You're not stressed. You're actually moving at an accelerated pace. If you're in college, you at an accelerated pace. Okay, you're a straight A student. And communication is key. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. So you could have Gemini and your Mercury. The planetary placements, like your Sun, Moon, Mercury, it could be in Gemini. So you love to talk. But when you speak, you have a creative way of teaching something that's like rocket science to the average person, but you have a gift. You have the gift of discernment, the gift of common sense, the gift of creativity. You have the gift of gap. You have the gift. With the mystic, you see how she has knowledge on both realms, the spiritual and practical. Okay, communication is key because communication is what's propelling you forward, is making you rich, is making you rich in more ways than one, is making you successful. It's like you could be by yourself and be strong in your faith or celibate in your faith and all that kind of stuff, but that's when you by yourself, okay? Now God is like propelling you out, like go talk to the people or go show up for the people and help the people out of darkness. Out of darkness. You take your wits and just see what you could do with it. Work under somebody, like maybe you shadowed somebody who's advanced like you learn from your elders. So you shadow your elders when you grow up, you shadow your parents, you mimic what you see them do. fortunately for you, you have the type of elders who are strong educators. They're great. They're strong in communication. They're mass communicators. So they know how to teach it. They don't just practice it. They're not just good at it. They're not just the example. They know how to teach it. And they pass that trait on to you. Or God is telling you, maybe you had leaders of the community in the past, but they didn't quite know how to articulate or teach it to you in a way that's positive and enforceful, impactful. And it's like, for you, it came off as toxic because they don't have that ability like you. You have communication is key. You have a way with words. You have a way with getting your point across with people, and people gravitate to you very, very quickly. They fall in love with you very quickly. Sometimes when you're showing up for people to help them, they do tend to fall in love with you or fall for you, and you have to let them down easily, and it causes problems. So hold on. Let me clear some of these cards away. A kind woman. A man does not know a kind woman if he's for the streets. So if someone could have fell for you, and you could have broke their heart. They could have felt like you broke their heart. What you did was pull the heartbreak from the past experiences to the surface so they can address it. That's the type of karma you serve. And it's good karma. It's not that you're teaching people how to be in a fucked up space. You're teaching people how to get out of a fucked up space. You're teaching people how to address themselves and learn to live with themselves and sit with themselves with integrity, not sit with themselves that's in pity. They're not pouring pity, but they don't have to sit in pity. They don't have to sit in sorrow with the Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles. You don't have to feel so alone. You don't have to cry. I'm your friend. Like, God is your friend. Like, you have the right kind of resource for it. Just don't oppress it, and you'll keep it. And somebody feel like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's like they have a slew of emotions for you, but they're emotionally disappointed. They were so happy. Like, the Three of Cups comes before the Four of Cups. That's so much harmony and blessings on a friendship, and just so cool. And network, you feel like family towards each other. Like, you're real happy in the Three of Cups energy. Like, you love in life. It's love and life. It's live, laugh, love every day, all day. Even when it's not a good day, y'all find a way to have that big ass, cheesy ass smile on your face. Or you put that smile on somebody else's face, and then use like the Four of Cups is disappointment, is boredom, is apathetic. It's like, how come everything that I love, that makes me happy, I lose it? Well, this is where you come in, and you have brought love into the situation. You teach people how to surrender to the divine. It's like, you can't make me your Lord just because what I come to the table with is so benefiting. It's it's a thirst quencher. If you in a desert and you find a cactus plant, you will be that cactus plant with the water in it, and they drink it. They're going to take to it like a Gavolta fish to water, because that's something that they needed. And it's like, I'm only like that because I surrender to the divine. So that's what I do. That's the love I bring to the situation. Oh, really? I can't call it. It's like, you giving me cocky energy, but by way of positive affirmations or something. Like, it's super cool what you do. Shuffle for Aquarius. Yeah, strong faith. I think somebody's a prayer warrior. The Eight of Wands is here again. It's a whole lot of yeses coming your way, or coming somebody's way. It's a whole lot of yeses. It's like, okay, she say rely on faith and love. I want her love. It's her love. It's a woman. It could be a man too, but they want your love. I don't know how to attain it. You got to have faith in them. I feel like the person doubted you. Somebody who loved you doubted you. And there's all kinds of yeses coming your way. It's all kinds of yeses coming their way. It's like, I told you, with all these Ace of Pentacles here and these different decks I just had here, all these Ace of Pentacles is like, God is saying, yes, I told you who this person is. I sent this person. You asked me for guidance. You asked me for stuff. This person shows up in your dreams. This person has great intentions. This person is excellent at listening. This person is a healer. Okay, this person comes with wisdom. Practice wisdom. Practice wisdom. You can have knowledge, but knowledge is very different from wisdom. You practice wisdom, the wisdom to know the difference, the wisdom to know when to use discernment, the gift of discernment. Okay, you are kindred spirits. Look at my babies. Look how Aquarius do people. You feel like you connect with your soul tribe somewhat easier than most people because you respect humanity more than most people. You do. You value your friendships. Okay, it's a lot of wisdom. It's a blessings on friendships. You help people through spiritual awakenings because they say the dark night of the soul. You got to address that shadow side. Okay, with the 9 of Wands, it's like it's a big fight. It's a big fight that you have with yourself, with your old self and your new self. Your ego wants to take over. Okay, you don't want to be a know-it-all, but you want to know better. At the same time, it's like you got the Page of Swords right here. It's like you stand up. The voice, communication is key. You got to fight through that. You may be fighting with yourself, but you got to fight through that. So you put people in introspection. Really, when they're in introspection, they're contemplating on, for some, with the people you connect with in this intimate manner, or some people go in introspection on how to get you in bed. But for those who you did go to bed with, the man you went to bed with is a man. Okay, the man you went to bed with since an introspection about you. It wasn't about the sex, apparently. And this is the hermit is the emperor in reverse. This is somebody who has to seek inner wisdom. He's got to reconnect with himself to get back to himself, to get back to being the emperor. And he thinks about you. It's like, that's what's supposed to be there with me. I put the diamond in the coat. I put the coat on her and sent her on her way. Like, I was arrogant. I put the coat on her and showed her the door. Let me make sure. He was arrogant because he's putting a coat on her. Let me help you put your coat on. Like, you want to dress warm because it's cold out there, kind of thing. You wrap your scarf around your neck. Here's some snacks. Here goes some stuff. Snacks is metaphoric for whatever pearls or whatever pieces of advice they wanted to give you. It's like, it's a cold world out there. Make sure you dress warm. How does motherfucker end up in introspection, reminiscing about you, having nostalgia about you, and he sent you on your way, telling you about the pack of hungry wolves out there, all the hungry lions, you sitting there looking like a steak dinner in front of a bunch of hungry lions, and he's in introspection about you, about that. It's like now she's out there for all the hungry lions to make their play. Somebody feels stupid. What else can we learn about Aquarius? Don't be such a coward all the time. Yeah, like Aquarius has your back. I was about to say Scorpio has your back. Aquarius, you're dealing with a Scorpio or you're put off by a Scorpio. One or the other. I think you're put off by somebody and their disloyalty. And you have the Empress. What's on the bottom? The High Priestess. That's why the person is in hermit mode, because, like I said, you have the Empress. Somebody called you a beauty school dropout, a fucking bimbo with pink hair, a real weirdo. They looked under that hijab and saw you had pink hair, or some kind of, you look very eccentric and different for what societal norms is. Somebody who sticks out like a sore thumb. Very creative in how you get your point across and how you've made a living for yourself, how you take care of yourself. This is somebody who takes damn good care of himself. Again, with the inner knowing, the gift of intuition, the gift of patience. You know how to stop things before they start. You don't have to let them get too far. See how her hand is up and she's there. It's like, I can't go with somebody with fucking pink hair. That ain't even a natural color. The fuck are you talking about? Let me send you on your way. You see the coat? He put the coat on her. I put the diamond in the coat. I put the coat on her. You sent the education out with the fucking with the counterpart. It's like you sent God. It's like you sent God. You sent the resource back to God as if you didn't just ask for it. Did I miss something? You see how she got the coat on? It's like let me make sure you dress warm. It's a cold world outside. I don't want anybody tearing you apart or just kind of like taking advantage of you, being that your quality. So what in the fuck was wrong with your intellect that you know this is to be a quality thing and you're trying to like protect it and put it in the corner somewhere while you go do what now? You sit with yourself. Sit with look, bro. Sit with yourself. Think about what you did. Make your logic make it make sense. You bring love to the situation because you surrender to the divine. That's what the Empress and the High Priestess is for me. Shuffle for Aquarius. The Seven of Pentacles. This is why they feel like they by themselves. Because what's clarifying that is 2 Pentacles. Now, what's between the 2 and the 7? A 5. And we saw the 5 of Pentacles already. It says worry on it. It's somewhere in here. It's only a 5, and a 5 could be changed. Maybe if you change your mind, you know, that mental health is just as important as physical health. It's not eating too much salt, too much sugar. It was also being mindful not to feed your brain too much negative bullshit. See how I break you down? You're a far cry between a 2 and a 7, because a 7 is creating your own canvas. A 7 is a card of fertility, just like the Empress. The 7 is reaping what you sow, planting seeds, as waiting for them to come into fruition, as opposed to 2 Pentacles. I'm trying to make all these ends meet with 2 Pentacles, but see, what it goes back to what I said in the very beginning, Aquarius. You know how to make something out of nothing. You could take some bullshit and you done took 2 Pentacles, some petty ass pieces of advice that somebody gave you, not knowing, them not knowing. You this motherfucker. But you came in a package of this motherfucker, and they put that coat on you and sent you on your way. They put all that, they left all the gems with you, thinking you didn't know because you had pink hair. So you don't know, you don't have common sense, you don't know no better. And they sent you away with 2 Pentacles, trying to balance everything, trying to balance life with 2 petty ass Pentacles. Now you're at a 7, and they are a 5. You done surpassed them naturally. And they're not ready for this tower to hit, because they turned their back on what they knew to be a valuable thing, or what was a valuable thing. The Ace of Swords and the Tower is in reverse. What does that mean? The Ace of Swords in reverse is a mental block. Something had to be wrong upstairs. In the 5 of Pentacles, that's bad health. Okay? You was operating from a bad space, or you're sitting around people with attachments and you got an attachment on you and they drained you of your energy. And what that basically means is you're left alone because God is protecting this High Priestess, this Empress, okay? This High Priestess that showed up in such a creative way, okay? You almost forget that this is a servant of God. So because you're for the people, and someone put a derogatory spin on that and said you're for the streets. But the tower is in the upright here. So no matter, I don't care what you do, okay? Because the tower, and look what's following the tower, is the star, okay? You can go ahead and pop another pretty blue pill, a pink pill or something, whatever you do when you feeling, when your issues, I brought your issues to the surface, not for you to suppress them. You shouldn't curse God when he bring you a favor, okay? The star is your energy, that optimism, okay? I'm going to be successful, okay? And you're more successful. What I'm saying is, it just looked like a graduation by way of you're so much more than trying to read it from a deck of illustration cards. Even though you're using it for the visuals, for the people, you're so much more than just having a collection of illustration cards that helps bridge practicality and spirituality, like meditate and contemplate. A new start is coming. So for you, what I feel like it is you got so much more, you so much more stronger and heightened and talented, and you just have an ethic about you in a way where this don't even do you justice. Like if I'm showing you cards as an illustration to give you a visual, it does not give you justice. It doesn't do you justice. Like, it's a different way that you're about to do this with the Empress here and the Two of Wands. Like, you're nursing some kind of talent or some kind of gift, this gift of discernment, in a way where it's like, I could stay here and still describe through illustration cards, or I could do it bigger. God is telling you it's time to elevate, and the Ace of Swords is underneath it. Okay, it's time to work on. You've been working on yourself for a while with the Ace of Swords and that mental clarity. Like, you've been working on yourself. You've been mastering yourself. You've been mastering how to teach people to get close to me. Now I'm advancing you. I'm accelerating you. So the people who try to seduce the people by way of persuading their opinions, charming people by being manipulative, you're not sitting on a bag of rocks. Those are pentacles. It's nothing dumb about you. That's the point I'm trying to make. You're not a bag of rocks. You're 9 pentacles. And the Empress already came up. So this is like pre-Empress status. But when they met you, you were already 9 pentacles in. They treated it like a bag of rocks. Like you was a bag of rocks. Like dumb. Okay? But again, like I said, your gifts speak for itself. Your work ethic speaks for itself with the 3 of Wands and the 10 Pentacles right here. That's end all be all. Like you're rich, okay? Someone knows love from a two-way street. But they know love. They know when God's love is in the mix. So they know when to cut out the bullshit and pay attention. Pay attention and listen. There's something here. There's something to this with this person. See how you got people talking? When I say love from a two-way street, I don't mean same-sex orientation. I mean, you know the devil just like you know God. Yeah, change is going to come. It's like when they left, you started over. It's like, all right, I could take this and improvise and make something meaningful out of it. You see how she's working with very little, but she's working. She made a lot out of it. And you, the fucking Queen of Wands, where the hell does where'd she go? Sexy ass Queen of Wands on this picture. Wherever she went, I'll find it later. Because, oh yeah, you got the Ace of Wands here too. Okay. You're courageous. It's something about, it's not even your appearance. It's your energy. All right. And then as I pick the deck up, you got 2 of Cups here again. So 2 of Cups is here twice. The Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. When I see this King of Pentacles, oh, wow. Okay. Look, this is the King of Pentacles in you. Okay, this is what the King of Pentacles see you as. I'm in love with that Queen of Cups. Like, damn, look at this King of Pentacles, right? And it's like, I realize I was letting my pride get in the way. Okay, that Leo energy. Adjustments needed to be made. Okay, I needed to take a step back with that Hermit card that I showed you. Because prosperity lies ahead with her. Okay? Clearly, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So I was the one imbalanced. I wasn't in my right state of mind. I took 2 pentacles. I gave her 2 pentacles and she came out the Empress. And I'm an emperor already who operates out of reason, modesty, loyalty. Sometimes you're loyal to a fault. With this King of Pentacles here, you're so fixed in it that you were loyal to the wrong people. And that was a dud with the 10 of Swords and the Page of Cups. This motherfucker was crazy, childish, stupid. Let's just say it. They were just plain stupid. Okay? And look who's right there. Okay? You can't put them 2 together. You see that? You can't put them 2 together. That don't go right. Okay? Look at you. Now look at her. All my bitches rich as fuck. Look at you and look at us. All my niggas rich as fuck. That's 2 chains. 2 of Swords. 2 minds. I'm going to keep you in 2 minds about something because they want something from you. Okay? That was a dud with that 10 of Wands. Okay? This person's unfuckwittable because I don't like the way they fuck. They nasty. Okay? Meanwhile, you come with all this dope ass healing energy and these nice titties. Okay? This King of Pentacles is like, Did I fuck up? They may come to you like they don't know that they made an error of judgment being stingy hearted with you. Okay, but you spoke your voice, you spoke your mind, okay, and you never gave up. The reason why I'm here today is because I did not give up the good fight with the Nine of Wands. I knew you were tripping. I knew you was tripping, but I don't judge, and that's karmic justice. It's like you came here as a favor from God with the Justice card. Look at her with all that red, okay? End all be all. In love with you. The Ten of Cups is followed by the Ace of Cups and the 10 Pentacles again. So you can leave these petty ass twos and fives. It seems like the sevens are broken down by twos and fives, and it's not meant to add up as much. Okay? Typically, people don't get a second chance when they are arrogant like that, but for whatever reason, this is important that this person gets his act together. It's a mercy from God. Maybe you prayed for them. Maybe they prayed for themselves. It's like, you the changer of the hearts. You can make any situation correct. And that'll turn the whole situation around no matter how bad they treated you. So Aquarius, the royalty sits with you. The reflections. When people sit in reflection and realize this person makes me feel young. This person makes me forget that I'm getting older and I should be more serious about life. Like, I'm as serious about life as I can get. I sit in reflection a lot about that. And you come in and you take my mind off of all kinds of things that I have to deal with on an everyday basis. Okay? The truth of the matter is, when I look at you, I look at a deep reflection of myself. Okay, and this union is protected. So while you're out celebrating, it's like somebody had to get honest with themselves with the reflection card showing up a multitude of times. They might have come across the negative opinions about the people saying you're for the streets. Say, how the fuck is this person for the streets when they're not even in the streets? I know that because I run the fucking streets. What are you talking about? They're not supposed to get in. So there's new beginnings. There's new beginnings for you, Aquarius. And I hope you like this reading, okay? Because it was a lot of emphasis on your purity and is your power and how you are a guardian angel for people. And you teach people how to surrender to their neuroses and their addictions and show gratitude. People have a lot of gratitude for you is what I get out of it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.